like I mentioned, you're getting bits and pieces from other games and kind of making this huge like homage to Super Mario Brothers lore, and that doesn't. It's not enough. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Whole Lot of Nerd channel. It is I, Jack, and let's talk Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Now, at this moment, um, if you are the type of person who decides to go see a film based off of what Rotten Tomatoes is scoring it, well, you'll be kind of shocked to see it at 50, or I saw it earlier at 54%. Maybe it's lower now. I don't know. It is kind of shocking, but I kind of understand why. And let me first talk about the positives. The movie is very fun. It is for kids. The movie is really kind of a greatest hits of the Super Mario Brothers lore. You got bits and pieces from pretty much every Super Mario Brother game. So you would think, okay, that's enough to, keep either a super fan or just a casual fan, happy. But there are things that kind of don't work. But again, let me talk about the positives. Animation is really great. Stays true to the Mario Brothers image. There's even some moments where it looks like a platformer, or from a moment from other video games. And the music is really well done, and there are funny moments. There is pretty funny characters. There's one ghost. Forgive me if I don't know who this character is, but there's one ghost that just kept cracking me up because I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's the things this little ghost said were so inappropriate for that moment. And I don't mean inappropriate in a bad way. Just you want to seem hopeful, but this little ghost goes the opposite, and that made me crack up to me. Um, but unfortunately, that's where the positives kind of end for me. Oh no, let's continue. There's a couple more. So let me address this. Chris Pratt, his voice. The one thing that the internet was so concerned about, Chris Pratt doing Mario voice. He's not speaking like this, Mario. Ho ho. I mean, there's touches of it, yes, but he actually did his best impression, I feel, of the cartoon, the 80s cartoon version of Mario. And if it turns out that, yeah, he was doing an homage to that, I would not be surprised, because that's what it reminded me of, and it felt very good. He brought Mario to life. And Charlie Day was really good as Luigi. I mean, it's really more just Charlie Day. Princess Peach, Anna Taylor-Joy, she did good. She was really good. I mean, it's really more about the Mario Brothers themselves. So I thought it was great. I thought they were really fantastic. The voice actors, music, cinematography, graphics, all that great. Problem's the story. It's like I mentioned, you're getting bits and pieces from other games and kind of making this huge like homage to Super Mario Brothers lore, and that doesn't. It's not enough to hold most people. I think if you're a super fan, you might like it, but I think now we have to think about it like, okay, will you rewatch this? Will the general audience rewatch this? And I don't think they will. I mean, their kids might, but they're not gonna gravitate to it and rewatch it and memorize it and make it their thing. I think they'll watch it, and they'll watch it maybe in the background, but it's the story is too fast. I think they really rush through it, because as soon as Mario's in there, it's let's go, let's start the mission, let's start the thing, and it's like I would have loved personally like a few seconds of just disbelief. I mean, I get it. It's a cartoon. But even within the cartoon, you would think the character of the cartoon being in such an extraordinary situation or world, they would be in disbelief, but they never are. And to me, that bothered me. So, as a piece of film art, something like that, that's what makes the story very thin, as they're saying. So that hurts it a lot. That really hurts it a lot. And again, it really seems they're just picking bits and pieces from all the Super Mario Brothers games or lore and just putting together this greatest hits of Super Mario. And I mean, if the story was a little bit more intriguing, and I mean, the movie's 96 minutes long or something like that. If it was a little bit longer, with that little push of, disbelief or heart, I think it would have worked more, and it would have elevated my score a whole lot more. My score right now for it, 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it is fun, it's funny. I was smiling at times, but it's a movie that I'm not gonna remember in a day or two. It's not the type of film that will leave an impression for me as an adult. As a kid, maybe, but I mean, it just depends on how much the kid will gravitate to it. So, I mean, I don't know. I wanted it to be a little bit better, and it could have been. It just went the safe route. But that's my thoughts anyway. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. What did you think? After you see it, do you still recall a lot of it? I kind of don't already, to be honest, and that's kind of sad. But hey, at least they did a good Mario film for once. Anyway, though, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. I know I don't really post that often, but hey, I try. But yeah, like, subscribe, share it. Let's discuss. Let's begin the discussion. And you guys take care.